Hey everybody, it's Tyler Skinner, your corporate partner director with NAWBO Central Coast, California. I am so honored to be able to interview and have some time with Beth McGill. She is one of our amazing corporate partners and has been for quite some time. I think you're one of like the original, Beth, if I'm not
One.
mistaken.
Yep.
And she has Emeritus Investment and also Thrive, Flourish, Grow. And so coming from Morro Bay, California, where we
Yep.
just had some really big waves, really exciting. So Beth, tell us a little bit about yourself and what NAWBO means to you.
Okay, sure. My name is Beth McGill, and I'm happy to be here today and happy to be a corporate sponsor. I joined NAWBO, you might have to remind me, I think it was like 3 years ago.
Mhm.
And as a financial advisor, I was in a new kind of realm in my business. So I had quit teaching full time. I was now a full time financial advisor. And I felt like I needed a community. I felt like I needed people around me that I could relate to. And I heard about NAWBO. I probably saw something online and I went and I really felt like I was home. And I really liked the country club. That was really fun. Um, I had never been to a country club before, so that was really exciting for me. But I did just really feel like I was home and was around people that I needed to be around, especially in this new-ish journey for me. And that's really what it was all about. But something happened at those first few meetings. At the first few meetings, I realized that I wasn't the youngest person in the room. And that was okay. But I realized that I had a ton of experience. And pardon the pun, I had a wealth of experience. And I felt this kind of a yearning to really step out, and I wanted to help. And I wanted to be able to reach other people. And so the first thing that I did was I became a corporate sponsor. So not only am I a corporate sponsor, I'm a member. And it just felt like the right thing. And that was a couple of years ago, and maybe 2.5 years ago now. And it just feels right for me. And it definitely is my home.
I love that you say it speaks to your kind of wanting to mentor and give back and be part of something of a home, a community, because you've been all of those things, not only for me, but so many members in our chapter. And I can remember two, I'm going to point out two little anecdotes of you. Is one, we had a meeting, it was a networking meeting, and you talked, this is on your financial hat. So we're putting on your financial advisor hat. And you had said something about a house. You drew a picture of a house.
Yep.
So when you say the word home, it's very reminiscent to me of that first time I really met you and got to know you, was talking about a house. And you said, you know, you have to have your foundation really solid
Mhm.
before you can build a house. And that you were speaking about finances. And I thought, that makes so much sense to me. And I just really appreciated your approach to things and how open and kind you were and how you wanted to help. That was a really big, that was very aware and
Yeah.
apparent to me really early on. And then the second thing was your Thrive, Flourish, Grow, which we'll talk about in a second, is kind of a new venture and a new business that you've got going. And Thrive, Flourish, Grow, I remember you sending me during COVID a mirror. And the mirror to me symbolized so many things, but you really gave me something, a huge gift, and you had no idea. It was that looking at yourself, you know, meeting yourself and knowing yourself. And so I really want to talk about that. Where are you at in your journey, and what do you really hope for our membership, our chapter, where things are going? Because you've been around a long time and you've seen
Right.
a lot of changes happen, not only in our economy on the Central Coast, but with our members and just shifting board members and new people and this and that. So
Mhm.
where are you at? What would you
Yeah,
like to
I've
see?
seen a lot. What can I say?
Yeah.
Well, when I first came to NAWBO and first became a corporate sponsor, yes, I was and am a financial advisor. But one thing that I started looking for 2.5 years ago, it kind of all happened at the same time. And I went on a spiritual journey, although I didn't know that's what I was doing. I just knew that in a male dominated industry, it was very competitive. And for a while, for a few years, I was keeping up with that. I was doing what you're supposed to do. But I looked inward and I discovered that, you know what? I wasn't that happy. Like, I was successful. I have a thriving business. I'm making money. I'm working from home. but I just didn't feel that inner joy. So I went on this spiritual journey, if you will, and I decided to find out who I am. That was 2.5 years ago. 2 years ago, I started Thrive, Flourish, and Grow because I felt, again, a desire to help other people to understand this joy because I found it. And it's been such just thrilling. And to be able to wake up every day and just feel blessed and to feel full of joy and really call it blissed out, to be able to start the day just feeling like so eager for the day, but really just being in bliss and having this feeling over your body like you're strong, you're empowered, you can do anything. And that's what I want to bring. And so now I spent the last 6 months developing a course, which is 44 videos. It's a complete modules that really go through that whole journey and take someone from A to Z with their growth. So that's what I want to be able to bring through this business, and just want to empower people to let them know, especially during these changing times. It doesn't matter what the economy is doing. It doesn't matter what your spouse is doing. It doesn't matter what your family is doing. Nothing else matter. Like, it starts here and it starts with you, and you can be, do, or have anything, but you have to know who you are and what's inside of you. So that's really where that begins for me, and how it relates to business is I think you have to know who you are and what you really want before you can even thrive in your business. I think we just tend to focus sometimes on the wrong things. So it's a lot of learning.
Which is good. We're lifelong learners. I mean, I
Mhm.
just think that it's so great. I feel so fortunate to be in this role and be able to meet women like you and have women like you standing next to us, behind us, pushing us forward, helping us, move along in our journeys, because we're all on the path. We're all on our own path. And I just appreciate you for that. So I want to ask you a fun question.
Sure.
What would you say your superpower is? You've mentioned a lot of amazing things in this call, but what is your superpower?
Oh, that I guess it's the term that kind of um I don't know. The term itself, superpower, how can I put it, doesn't really resonate with me, if that makes sense.
It does. So then what's in you, I guess, to give to others if it's something that you identify with the most within the construct of what you're doing? I guess that's what it is. Like, what do I give the world? What do I offer? What am I there for?
I just want to show that love is powerful, right? So you can either love or hate, you can be in faith or fear. And they're at two spectrums, and it's understanding that spectrum. So what I want to bring to people is that they can 100% be in faith. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to be anxious about anything. What matters is that you have faith. And that's what I want to bring to people.
Well, I definitely think you do a great job of that. And I want to just end, I guess, just by asking you a little more is, what do you see for NAWBO Central Coast? What are your hopes being a corporate sponsor and a partner with us and collaborating with us? What do you see for the women of the Central Coast, our future?
I think that number one, we need to stick together through the virtual meetings and continue. It's all new for us, but continue to make it more valuable, more strong, right? Because it's all new. So I think we really need to stick together with that and keep looking for the value, and keep building those relationships. I also see value in branching out, because we are virtual, with being able to have a further reach with um, other NAWBO groups, or I don't know, what do you call them?
Professional
Chapters.
networking groups or
Right.
professional groups.
Different
Yeah,
chapters,
leadership
different
development.
networking groups, just being able to branch out even further on a national level.
That's perfect. That's exactly what we are aiming to do every single day, working hard at that, because I think you're right. Connection is key, and we are stronger together. So thank you for that reminder, Beth. Really appreciate that. And with that, I will say thank you for your time. We just appreciate you. We honor you. We're so happy to have you in our corner and helping us and guiding us and mentoring us all along the way. You've done amazing things with our chapter, And I'm just happy to have you back in 2021, continuing the journey. So thank you.
You are absolutely welcome. And I'm thrilled to be here. Anything I can do, anything I can help to teach, even if it's a business plan. I mean, that was such a fun workshop. So I'm here for you guys.
We have a lot of opportunities to do those things, and I think they're going to be important now more than ever. So thank you so much. And I will definitely be back reaching out soon.
All right. Thank you, Tyler. Bye, guys.